I watched the 9th anniversary live stream so that you don't have to. Here's what you need to know. As an overview, this is what we're going to be talking in the video. First, the Dead by Daylight roadmap, the quality of life initiatives, FNAF, and then finally we're going to finish out with the new collections, cosmetics that are coming to Dead by Daylight. I'm so excited! Okay, so start off, we're going to go over the roadmap to year 10. So they gave us pretty much about a year in advance to see everything that we want to see, and so coming in June, we are getting a licensed chapter, a new killer, and a new map. This is obviously going to be FNAF. We're also going to be getting an in-game event. In July, we're getting 2 new survivors that are licensed. They did not reveal anything. And we're also going to be getting a modifier, and I believe this is when the Witcher collection is going to be coming out. If you don't know anything about that, I will get into it later in the video when I talk about the collections. And the modifier is most likely going to be Chaos Shuffle. In August, we're getting 2v8 once again, and there's going to be some initiatives that they're adding in during that iteration. I will get into that later as well. So in September, they're going to be coming out with their first OG chapter of this year, and they said it's going to be folklore focused and very gruesome, and that's very exciting. And then we're also going to be getting a modifier. In October, we're most likely going to be getting Haunted by Daylight, just because they say that there is going to be an in-game event, and usually that's when Haunted by Daylight happens. In November, we are going to be getting a licensed killer plus 2 survivors, and 2v8 is going to be coming back. I wonder if these are going to be connected in any way, like you know how they did the Resident Evil 2v8 chapter. I wonder if they're going to do something similar. And finally, in March, we are going to be getting a new survivor and a new realm. They also said, since we're not getting a new killer for that, it will be a twist on an existing killer that will be rolling out later on. And these are not going to be licensed, so please tell me what your theories are on that. I'm kind of excited to know which killer we're going to be getting a twist on. Probably one of the lesser known killers, but we'll have to see. And by lesser known, I mean lesser played. Ones that killer people don't like. Now, something that's curious to me is that FNAF says new map, but the chapter coming out in March says new realm. So I'm wondering if, like, what realm are they going to be adding the FNAF map to? So next up, I'm going to be getting into the quality of life initiatives. So phase 1 is going to be happening from April to June. They have already done some things, as you can see on the screen. The things with the green check marks are things that they have already implemented. Things I want to note about this are, in the future, they want to add custom matches with the limited time events, so you can play 2v8, Chaos Shuffle, etc. in custom matches. This isn't going to be happening just yet, but they said later on it will, which is very exciting. As for phase 2, it's going to be taking place from July to December. The things I want to note in this are a new survivor item this summer. Very exciting. They are going to also be adding an estimated queue time so that you can, estimate how long you're going to be waiting for a game. And something that's exciting for the next 2v8 iteration, not this upcoming one, but the one after that, is going to be play while you wait. So killer queue times is something that they have been really trying to battle, and so to kind of accommodate and fix that issue, you're going to be allowed to play Survivor while you are in queue for killer. I'm really interested to see how they are going to implement this, but I'm very excited. Now we're going to get into the FNAF chapter. Now this is what I watched the live stream for. I love this. I am so excited, and watching the live stream, it was so exciting because I got to see everybody else's reactions. So I'm going to be putting some clips in just so that you can see the audience reaction to some of these things. But spoiler alert, we're getting Springtrap. So they didn't reveal any powers or perks so far. They said that they're going to keep that towards down the line, but we are getting a legendary cosmetic, which they gave us a preview of, and it's Matthew Millard. Oh my god! Sorry if I'm freaking out way too much. I love Matthew Lillard so much, but he was so awesome, and he gave voice lines in his face to this, and I am just so happy.
Yeah. Hold on a sec. I do the stupidest thing ever. The way I get into this thing is I do like an ape thing. So hold on a sec. Ollie, ollie, oxen free. Ollie, ollie, oxen free. Ready or not, here I come.
And then finally, we're going to be getting Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria in the map. They said that it has lots of Easter eggs, but go ahead and look at the screenshots on the screen so that you can see what it looks like. So exciting. And they also said a part of their quality of life for this map, they're going to be adding a separate queue so that you can go to that map. They said in the future they are going to be doing this with all maps. However, I do see this becoming a problem because, you know, you can start accommodating your perks to certain maps if they're killer or survivor sided, and I don't think that that's going to be such a great idea. But I do like them doing this for like new maps, where whenever we get a new map, you want to ensure that you're getting that. You can queue up for that map specifically, but it goes away after like 2 weeks or so. That's what I think they should do. Let me know your opinions on this in the comments below. So finally, we are going to be going over the collections that are coming out. So first off, I did want to say that they have been working on the design contest. So far they rolled out Jake Park and Singularity with a new little I guess player badge. I forgot what they're called. And this is really exciting. So I'm excited because Sable Ward won a competition last year, and I'm really excited to see that skin in game. They didn't reveal anything else about that. However, they did get into The Witcher.
This place. There's evil here. Death hangs in the air.
So, as I mentioned earlier, the Witcher Cosmetic Collection is going to be released, and they said on June 3rd. And I have some screenshots so you can see what they revealed. I'm excited. They have a Sable Ward one, but I'm not familiar with the Witcher. I've never played it, so I probably am not going to get it, even though I am a Sable main. Next up, you've probably heard, but the Boulet brothers did a collab with Dead by Daylight, and that is going to be releasing. And here's the little concept arts for them. It's super exciting. There was a special message from the Boulet brothers, but I don't know who they are, so if I'm being all honest, I didn't record it or anything. And then they also announced casting for Frank Stone Cosmetic for the Trapper. Now they don't have any official concept art, they're waiting, so this is just a screenshot from the game of what to expect. Lara Croft is getting some new skins. Now they said that there's going to be 2 new skins added to the collection of Tomb Raider. They revealed that it's just going to be her, like, you know, classic outfit. However, they didn't reveal the second one, but said that players would be able to easily recognize it. So that's all I have for you today. Please let me know what you think about this, and I am so excited for the future of Dead by Daylight. This game is very near and dear to my heart, so I'm very excited.